to another Minecraft video. Today I'm in the aquatic update, and you might have guessed, we are building an underwater house. And this is what it looks like. It's obviously a very modern styled house, but this is potentially the best style for an underwater house, mainly because it's got really big open windows. So for today's video, I'm going to have to ask you guys not to follow it block for block, and there's a very important reason. You're going to have to go into the ocean and have a look around. We can see through the water a lot easier now in this new update, and you need to find a bit of terrain that isn't as shallow as that, because you wouldn't be able to fit a house under there. You need to find something that goes pretty deep underwater. As you can see, that would be a pretty good space there, as would where I've made my house here. Then once you've got that, you're going to have to make the shape, and we're going to get into the tutorial a bit later, but the exact dimensions of this house may not fit into every single bit of terrain. So what I'm going to have to say to you today is try and take the techniques that I'm going to teach you and then make it into your own house as best as you can, and maybe experiment a little bit further than I did with this one. I kept it moderately simple, but with a really nice effect. So it's quite a big house, and this is a mammoth task if you're taking this in survival, but let's get into it, because this is a really, really cool house design to try and do. Okay, let's get on with the tutorial. We're back in 1.12 now, so that I can use the replay mod, and boy does the ocean look really empty without all of the kelp and the seagrass, but what we're looking for is a nice patch of deep ocean along a coast that looks like this. So you've got some nice greenery in the background. It's up to you, there's so many different variations. I've chosen this chunk of land that goes slightly diagonally backwards. You're looking for a nice wide area to work with if you're going for this style of house. So this water is slightly in the way, so for your viewing pleasure I'm going to drain away the water so we can see what we're doing nice and easy. And what we're going to start off by doing is making the top layer as an anchor point for the rest of the building. So about 2 blocks below the water level, or even 1, create a big rectangle that juts out into the ocean itself. It may seem like an enormous platform, and that's because it probably will be. Try and focus on this bit here from the front on and not the top down, because from the top it will look absolutely massive. But don't be afraid to shave off layers and add some as you see fit. Now once you've got that platform sorted, either on the right hand side or the left hand side, we want to add another vertical layer of quartz, as I have, whichever one is open depending on your terrain. And then I've just thickened up the top layer so that it's 2 quartz blocks instead of 1, giving it a more dominant presence in the build. But you'll see that the upside down L shape actually stopped short of the seabed, and that's because I want to add my own platform. And one of the key parts of this platform is that it overhangs quite a lot. You can see that it's 3 blocks on the right and 2 blocks in front of this L shape. It